today we're doing some overnight oats, and everything that we're using for these overnight oats I purchased at the dollar store. And our recipe today is going to be peach overnight oats. So we're using quick oats, some canned peaches and light syrup, and some coconut milk. And what's great about this recipe is this recipe actually serves two, so it's great for meal prep. You can make this ahead of time, and it's great for these busy mornings that we have. Just to start off, I'm going to use one large container, and I'm going to be using 3/4 of a cup of our instant oats. And I'm just going to toss these in the container. This is also really nice because there's not a lot of dishes that you have to wash. It's all going to go in one. Our next item that we're going to add in is our milk, and like I said, we're using coconut milk today, but you can use the milk of your choice. You can use almond milk, you can use just regular milk. If you want, you can even use water, but milk does add a nice creaminess. So I have my 1.5 cups of coconut milk that we're adding in. I'm just gonna give this a little stir to mix it all up. Again, these are overnight oats, so there's no cooking that's required. And we're doing peaches today. This is just 1 can of peaches and light syrup that I've diced up. Make it small enough that it'll fit on a spoon. So I'm gonna add in my diced peaches here. And I'm gonna stir those in. Again, we're using peaches today, but you really could use different fruits. You could use apples, you could use pears. It's a great way to see which type of fruit that you like best, or just, again, using our canned products that we might have on hand. So I have in my peaches in here. We're also going to be using chia seeds. These are optional. I have 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. This is going to add really nice texture to it and a really nice color. So I'm going to add my 1 tablespoon of chia seeds in, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon is going to be going in, and 1 pinch of kosher salt, just a little bit. When we add our salt in, it actually helps bring out the sweetness in whatever it is we're making. So we're not going to add a lot, but just enough to kind of bring out some of that sweetness of the peaches. I'm going to stir it all up together. This recipe, great for kids and adults alike. Again, it's no cook, so we don't have to worry about that. It's going to go into the refrigerator overnight, and then in the morning is when we can start to prep it. So I have some here. I have some oats that we prepped overnight. I'm going to go ahead and plate some up for us. Sometimes with our overnight oats, they can be a little thick, so if you have some additional milk that you can thin it down. Again, this recipe that we're making serves 2 people. I'm going to add in a little bit of our coconut milk that I reserved from yesterday. Mix that in. We didn't add any additional sugar in here because our peaches are sweet enough with the light syrup. But if you do need it to be a little bit sweeter, you can add honey, you can add agave syrup, you can even add a few sprinkles of sugar. I have some additional peaches that I'm just going to chop up for garnish. I'm going to pop these on top so we get more of that peach flavor. And I also have some sliced almonds here. Almonds are going to add a nice little crunch to our overnight peach cobbler oats.